Hey tribe, welcome to a God's Heart Unmute. I'm your host, Vivian Nematovu. Hey tribe, today's another thing. I'm not introducing myself. I'm not cooking. I'm not reacting. I'm here to update everyone who's so concerned about my life. What's happening in my life? The past dramas. What were they all about? Let's get into it. Let's talk about the TikTok ban. What the heck is going on in America? All these plane crashes and everything is just a lot. It's a lot to take in. But anyways, that's not what we're here for. But to be real, I'm here to share my testimony, to encourage a soul that is at the edge right now, and also to uplift a soul that is down. This is Unmute by A God's Heart. Because I am unmuted, and I know you can hear me. I was muted. It took a lot to unmute myself. Let your voice be heard. Express your feelings. Don't allow them to shut you up. Shut them up before they shut you up. First, I want to touch on why I changed my Instagram from Childofgodvn to Life as Vivian Nematovu. It was one of the hardest things I had to do because Childofgodvn really tells my identity, the person who I became when I gave my life to Jesus Christ. And to take that down and just change it to me, it kind of was very hard because I know that I'm a child of God, and me being Vivian Nematovu is one thing, but me being child of God, Vivian Nematovu, is a whole different thing, because that's literally my identity. Like, once I gave my life to Christ, I became a child of God, and there's no reverse to that. Why's my camera looking like it's looking at me like a little alien? This is so creepy. This is why I changed it. It got to a point people were just beating me down with the name Child of God. If you're a child of God, why this and this? If you're a child of God, la 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 la. You can't make mistakes. You can't live your life. I know it was coming from a good place, but I just couldn't take it because I allow people to live their lives. Why can't people allow me to live my life? Every little thing I would do, I'll get paragraphs, messages. Oh, you're supposed to be a child of God. Da 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 da. And it's just like, I don't come to you guys every single time I see you guys do something wrong. I understand we're human beings. You guys don't know my relationship with God. You guys didn't put me on this earth. He put me on this earth. If he thinks that I'm not qualified to be down on this earth, and because I did A, B, Y, and Z, he will take me. Simply as that. But he has me down here for a reason. I have a purpose. And maybe I may not be walking in the purpose at the specific moment, but eventually I will. But that's up to God, not to a lot of individuals who thought they had a say in my life. I'm gonna be real. This is coming from a personal heart because I was at a place where I needed prayers more than anything, and all I was getting was messages and paragraphs on how I should live my life. And I know you guys are gonna analyze this video and talk about it amongst yourself, and it's okay. But it's time for me to speak my truth and be real. Behind all that I was doing, it was a girl who was hurt. It was a girl who was going through a lot that a lot of people could not even understand or even fathom. All the craziest thing that was happening in my life, they were affecting me badly. I got tired of people using Child of God as a stick, okay, to beat me down every single time I would do something. You feel me? When I gave my life to Christ, it was not because I was being beat down every single day. Was I living my life right? Was I doing everything right? No. But no one was beating me down when I wasn't yet a child of God. But when I became a child of God, it just felt like, oh, you're a child of God. That's arcane. Anytime you do something wrong, we're going to send you a paragraph. We're going to say something. Anyways, let's talk about something else. I was a part of a Christian group called Kingdom Connects, and the OGs, people who have been with me for a long time, know that I was part of it. And I somehow left the group, and this is why I left the group. I was just going through a lot, and I just knew I couldn't help the team get to wherever they wanted to get to or do certain things. So I made up my decision and left because I was not serving. I was going through a lot, and I just needed to focus at everything, one thing at a time. Couldn't focus on so many different things. Like right now, I'm in a good place where I can focus on so many different things, but at time I could not. So I had to do the deuces. Because I know if I stayed in the group, it wouldn't have benefited you guys or me anything. But to the heart that I brought to the group leader, I'm sorry, and that's it. I don't want to talk about it anymore. Next topic. In middle school, I was a very oh oh my god, cry. I don't want to cry. Thinking about it, like it makes me really sad. In middle school, I was a kid who was very ambitious, a kid who was very creative, a kid who didn't have much but used whatever she had to make something happen. And that kid was muted by people who thought they knew better than her, people who thought they were better than her. And it's okay. Shit, we're all young. So I'm not here to bash anyone and, destroy anyone's character. I'm not even mentioning names. But if you know what you did, you know what you did. And I forgive you in my heart, but I'm still going to talk about it. Because here is a place of realness. Is my mic still on? Okay, still on. Got scared for a little bit. Chip mics. Okay. $5.99 on TikTok. Middle school, I used to love dancing. I used to love watching dancing videos, King Imprint, a lot of different dances. Ayo and Teo. If you know, you know what I mean. It became a little hobby for me, and I started making videos. After I started making videos, I would post them and they would get views. Okay? I was getting views, I was getting reposts. Yo, Instagram used to have a repost. Instagram, bring back reposts. You was doing this before TikTok. Bring them back. Bring reposts back. And people who had like, huge followings, they would repost my videos. And it got to a point after like, I started getting all this attention, people started hitting on me. Oh, what are you doing? Your dancing is not good. So what? I was a kid being myself. I never told no one that I was a professional dancer. I don't know why you were hitting on me so much, but the views were still coming in. So I decided to literally delete my whole Instagram because of the hate that I was receiving doing my dance videos. The hate you guys were sending to me made me delete my Instagram. Like, that's how bad it was affecting me. Thank God I made it out. But middle school, you're muting me. But the hate you guys showed towards me, doing something that I love doing. I never told you I wanted to become a professional dancer. I was just dancing because it brought so much joy to me. And I was making a lot of people's days. People used to love seeing me dance. If you know that I'm talking directly to you, you know I'm talking directly to you. So the people who are listening, just be entertained, okay? So in the month of October 2023, there was an incident that happened where I helped someone do their hair and makeup, because they asked, and I have a heart to help people, so I did it. Around this time, I was very like not too confident in talking to people as much. I was very like shy, timid. I feel like everyone experiences that in the beginning, where you're kind of nervous because this is like something new you just started doing. Asking someone, can I post this or whatever, use a picture on my Instagram. It was like nerve-wracking in a way for me. So but this time I asked the person, oh, can I post? And the person told me she wasn't comfortable with the pictures, but I can post the videos. This is the truth. But for me, I was like, I don't see a problem with the pictures. To that person, I deep down apologize for not respecting your decision that you gave me about, not posting the pictures, and also not considering your feelings on how you felt about the pictures. From the bottom of my heart, I definitely apologize to you because I know that hurt you at that time. But also, I'm gonna be real. People will smile on your face, and right after that, they'll stab you in the back. Oh, You really never know what people really think about you until situations like that happen. And also, like, my intuition was right about this person the first day I met them. Me being a kind and hard person, I allowed that person in. Never again. Never again. But my apologies to that person. Yeah, life goes on. Life moves on. Okay. Whether my Instagram name is Childofgodvn or Life as Vivian, one thing I know is for sure I'm a child of God. And another thing for sure is Vivian means to be alive. Vivian means to be lively. And that's one thing I'm going to continue to do. Be lively as long as I'm still on this earth, as long as I have breath in my lungs, and no one will ever mute me. I was muted once, but not once, twice. The third is not going to happen. I have come to a conclusion that my purpose is to help others. And yeah, that comes with a lot of kindness, but that's the thing that makes me feel fulfilled. And that's the thing that I want to continue to do. Either I'm helping people learn how to do things online, or I'm helping my neighbor carry groceries, whatever that may seem or may come in, whatever way it may come in, I'm always willing to help. I'm a type of person who used to suffer with deep depression. Like, I can get really depressed fast over something little. And I used to be very anxious, very anxious. That's one thing I'm still working on, like, anxiety and stuff like that. But I know with time, by God's grace, that will also be dealt with. And no, it's actually being dealt with right now as I'm speaking. But I'm here to say, like, I'm gonna be myself, unapologetically myself, and I'm gonna continue to do what God has called me or has put me on this earth to do. I'm gonna end this episode with unmute yourself. Don't allow them to mute you again. Find your purpose and walk in it with confidence. It's your host, Vivian Matobu. Agag's Hut. Unmute. Make sure to subscribe, leave a like, and a comment on what you would like to see on this YouTube channel. Thank you for tuning in on my podcast, Unmute Agag's Heart, Episode 1.